Hey guys, and sorry I haven't been posting videos lately. I was away for the past 4 days, but I am back with something new. I'm using a random team generated using this Pokemon generator. And as you can see, here are all the settings. I'm keeping all the Pokemon types, national dex, full if Pokemon, no legendaries unless they are Uber. But then I just redo it, so it's all good. So I was thinking, should I exclude not fully evolved Pokemon? But thought no. Let's give it a Let's give me a challenge. So I generate and I get Toxicroak, which isn't bad. I don't think. Don't know. I've never used it, but it's time for week 2 Psychic, and I've pulled a picture out somehow. But yeah, it's Toxicroak. Alakazam. That's really good. Great special attacker. LilMissRachel. Ghost type. I quite like this. I think it's a great RU special attacker. But yeah. And Anorith. Yeah, you can see me highlight Bulbasaur there as I literally cried. But yeah, Conkeldurr. That's not bad. It's not bad. So the really things that really kind of let me down are Anorith and Bulbasaur, but I'll see what I can do with them. So here is the battle. It's against some guy called George, and I think he's going to try hard, and I think I do quite well. So I go out with my Anorith, and I use Stealth Rocks. Somehow I'm faster than it, but whatever. He uses Stealth Rocks as well. I'm not really bothered since I know I'm Rapid Spin, so I'm just going to use Brick Break, which does surprisingly little. I mean, even though it doesn't have that high of an attack, it should do more. So he just goes for Toxic Spikes, and I keep using Brick Break. And after this, I use Rapid Spin to get rid of his Stealth Rocks and his Toxic Spikes. So no badly poisoning for me. But he uses Poison Spikes again, and I go for the Brick Break. And he's almost at half health, and he does Whirlwind me out into my LilMissRachel, which does have Levitate, so I do not get poisoned. So I thought he'd switch out, so I used Nasty Plot, but he stays in and uses Whirlwind, so that was a turn wasted. I could have used Thunderbolt, but I do get called out on my Conkeldurr, which is good, because it's a fighting type, and it would do neutral damage on Skarmory. So he goes for his Stealth Rocks again, and I use Substitute, take advantage of this time to get a Substitute in. But unfortunately, I do take poison damage, though the effects kind of decreased by leftovers. So I use Focus Punch. I haven't used that move in a long time, so when I thought he was tightening his focus, I thought it'd be a 2-turn attack, but fortunately it wasn't. So I do take out Skarmory, and I am at half health. He sends out his Chandelure, which is hurt by Stealth Rocks. It does not like Stealth Rocks at all. And he uses Flamethrower, and my Substitute takes that, and it does fade. But I use Payback, thinking he was going to switch out, but he doesn't. Fortunately, it does still take it out, so thank God to Conkeldurr and his high attack. But yeah, let's go. So Poison continues to do damage, and he sends out his Latios, and he uses a which does kill my Conkeldurr. I wasn't sure what I was thinking, but I thought I may as well just get a safe switch in. So I go for my Anorith, just trying to get as much damage in as I can, since Anorith is kind of useless at the moment. So I do use Rapid Spin to get rid of the spikes and all that, and to use Thunderbolt. But yep, Anorith is basically pretty much useless now. So I do send out my Bulbasaur, and my Bulbasaur is Choice Scarfed for this sole purpose, which is Sleep Powder. And his Latios does fall asleep, and I switch back into my LilMissRachel. And he calls back his Latios and sends out his Tyranitar. And now he gets his Sandstorm up, but there isn't anything in his team that uses Sandstorm. So I call back my LilMissRachel and send out my Toxicroak. Fortunately, he does stay in and uses Dragon Claw. But Toxicroak does survive that. I was thinking he was going to go for a Dark type attack, but nope. I am faster than Tyranitar, so I use Cross Chop, and that does take it out. So I kind of named it Goddamn because looking at the Smogon thing, it didn't have like really great stats, so I was kind of upset about that. But I do go for the Sucker Punch, knowing he would go for attack, hoping he'd wake up. But that does mean that my Sucker Punch works, and that does take it out, so Toxicroak is much more useful than I thought it'd be, taking out 2 of them. So I send up my Bulbasaur, he goes for his Vaporeon. I was thinking about using a Sleep Powder, but I thought there was no point, I might as well just stay in. And I went for the Leaf Storm, but I missed, and he does get the burn by Scald. I do continue going for the Leaf Storm, thinking I may as well just use my Bulbasaur as a suicide, to be honest, since I don't really need to make anything else fall asleep, so I'm just going to use Leaf Storm, and Toxic does fail because I'm burned. Maybe he was anticipating the switch, but nope. And I do get hurt by burn. I think I don't survive that much longer. And I do use Leaf Storm again, which does take it out. So Bulbasaur, oh, I get a crit. Sorry there. But yeah, whatever. What can you do? So I take Sandstorm and burn damage. I can only survive another turn. And his Electivire oh, I thought his Electivire would be faster, but no, looks like Choice Scarf's pretty good. So yeah, I do get another Leaf Storm off, and he goes for the Ice Punch, which does kill me. And he is Life Orbed, so he takes quite a lot of damage, and I use my Alakazam, which uses Psychic, obviously faster, and with the high special attack and stab, that does kill. And there, I think I did pretty well. If you like that, sub and enjoy, basically. Goodbye.